beautiful people, it's your girl T, and I'm back again. So soon. Yes, guys, I'm back again so soon because I have to do the end of my completed pictures video. So you guys, I do them quarterly because it's easier for me with so much that I have going on in my life for me to do these quarterly. I know a lot of people do them monthly. I was considering that, but just thinking about it even makes me feel like I'm already overwhelmed. So I'm going to stick to doing my quarterly. So thank you for waiting for me to show my completed pictures. And this quarter, guys, which was October, November, December, I did not color a lot like I normally do. I mean, I still have quite a bit, but I didn't color as much as I normally did or do. I actually wanted to do puzzles. So I finished 3 puzzles. I'm going to put the pictures here so you guys can see the 3 that I've completed. I really wanted to sit down and do those. I really enjoyed it. I finished these pretty fast. One of them took me a long time, but I just wanted to do those puzzles because that's the time of year that I like to sit and do puzzles and read. So I did reading. I finished a novel. I'll put a picture here, the novel I read. And it was one that I had been trying to finish. It's a really thick book, and I finished it. I also did some diamond painting of cards. Unfortunately, I don't have the pictures of the cards, but I do have some samples of what they look like. I'll just bring some over here. They look like this. And so basically, they're just these cards like this. I actually did 5 or 6 of them because there's 8 in the pack. Really, I did 6. There's 8 in the pack. And basically, you get these cute little diamond painting little pictures to paint. Diamond paint. And then once you diamond paint them, you stick them on here. They give you these raised double-sided tabs, and you stick that on here. And this has specials. So it was like regular diamond painting drills, and then it had specials. And so the cards turned out beautiful. I wish I would have taken pictures of those. And I think I did work on another diamond painting, but I've not finished with it. This is a big one that I've been trying to finish for over a year now, and I just don't give much time to it. But this year I'm going to also finish that. So I worked on that a bit. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start my pictures. So as many of you guys know, I did a flip through already of this completed book. I won't flip through it again, but I finished Nice Little Town up in the year of 2021. And the last quarter is where I pushed through probably from about here on. So I'll just show you those real quick. So for the whole quarter, I finished these pages. I worked this book from beginning to end because I really wanted to get it done. And I really spent a lot of time finishing up this book as well. And those are the pages that I did for that quarter. So that is Nice Little Town 10 by Tatiana Bogomisolova. All right, the next book that I finished up, which I also have a flip through of on my channel, I will link it somewhere on the screen. You can click on it if you want to see it, if you have not. It's a gorgeous book. This one I moved around a bit, so I really am not going to be able to show you guys or remember which ones I finished in what quarter, but I'm going to try. I think this is one I finished in that quarter. This one as well, I think. Let's see. This one, I believe this one. This one here. This one. I had a lot of fun doing this book, guys. It was so much fun. This one here with my neon jellyfish. I love this page. This here where I have stickles or acrylic paint glitter going all the way back into that back mountain there. And I love my neon clouds and sky. I really love this page. And I think that was it for that quarter. So that was Geomorphia by Kirby Rosanas. Next, I completed this page here, a page in this book. This was a page that I did as a, because this was a book that was sent to me, and I wanted to do a page in there, and I didn't finish it on screen, I believe. So I wanted to go ahead and finish that page, and that is the row of birds. And this was all done with fine liners. And that's Garden Paths and Forest Trails. And it's the mini book, mini size. Next, guys, I did some sticker coloring. Okay, so this is Color by Sticker. Get that in a little bit better for you guys. And this is by Bendon. And I believe I got this from Dollar General. And I was pretty surprised that they had those there, so I was really excited. I picked one up, and I did this one, the panda. These are pretty hard. As you can see, I had some issues lining them up. I'm not the best at lining up those stickers in this book, but it's fun anyhow. And then I did this one here, the pineapple. This one was easier to do. So I had a good time doing that. All right, so that is Color by Sticker. And as you can see, you only get 5. So I have 2 more left and I'll be done with that book. Next I have, this is Stuart Royce's Absent Minded Art, Volume 2, Circular, Mandalas and Patterns. And I did one in here. I finished it, was a whip. So this is it right here. It's a fall themed mandala. And so I just added a little gel pen. I don't know if you guys can see that around the edges here. Let's see if I can get that in there. Don't know. But I had fun doing that page. All right, and that is Stuart Royce's Absent Minded Art, Volume 2, Circular. And this has some awesome images, you guys. Anybody who likes mandalas, as you can see, I have some whips. There's all different kinds in here, all different levels, and so very nice. All right, the next book that I colored in, which was towards the end of the year, was Too Cute to Eat Kawaii Food. And this is by another YouTuber colorist, or one of our fellow colorists. Her name is Camille Bell. She's a really sweet woman, really sweet person, and she sent me a couple of her books to color in. And this one's more to my liking, so I went ahead and kept this one, and I colored this. And this one I used Crayola Take Note markers, which are like the permanent markers, and then I used gel pens. And it turned out really cute. I wanted to make these Pop-Tarts all different colors, and I gave them sparkly little sprinkles. And then the chocolate ones, they have the vanilla sprinkles. So I want to say thank you, Camille, for sending me the book, and I had fun coloring this page. And I'm going to link her channel in the description below. She's a really sweet person. All right, the next one is a buddy color that I completed in Decora Anime Girls by Coco Wayo. I did this color, buddy color, with Deb Albeck on Instagram. Okay, so in this book I used Cali Art markers, Soho colored pencils, I used gel pens, the glitter gel pens, I used glossy accents, Renaissance colors, watercolor, and glitterific acrylic paint. Okay, so I'll show you guys where I use everything. Okay, so the Renaissance watercolors, they're like the glitter ones. Oh my gosh, guys, this is the first time I use them. Besides just swatching, they are absolutely fabulous. I don't know if you guys can see that there and on her ring. Oh my gosh. I loved using those. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh, those watercolors are amazing. And I used glossy accents on her star just to give some of her jewelry some shine. You can see that down here. I had a lot of fun doing this page. And then I use the glitterific acrylic paint and some of the sparkle you see in the ring. I don't know if you guys, that's picking it up. In her hair, her those little cat or bunnies, little animals. I use that in there, in her hair, and then also in the background, in the white part of the background. This page is really sparkly and glittery, and I don't think this camera is doing justice, but I love this page and I had a lot of fun. So thank you, Debbie, or Deb. Thank you, Deb, for the buddy color. I really appreciate you contacting me. And if anyone wants to do a buddy color with me, please contact me. I will be glad to do it. And this one actually qualified for Color Your Award for last year. So good for December. All right, so the next one I did was Manga Gates, Color My Dreams 2. I had a whip in here for a long time. I decided to finish, which is this one here. I based this one with marker, and then I did a watercolor background. I think, let me see, I don't know. I think I used Lyra Aqua Color in the background. I used some white gel pen. I used metallic, like a metallic paint pen on the jewelry because I didn't want it to be like blingy. I just wanted it to be subtle, almost like a metal look. I don't know if I achieved that, but I had fun doing that page. It was really fun. And this book has a lot of great images, guys. And I'm just like, what did I not color this in this book? So nice. There's so many great images in here. You know, some of everything is just a gorgeous book. I've only colored one, which is that one, but that's the second page in here. But some really, really great pages. Oh, Halloween page. Huh. All right, so that is Color My Dreams 2 by Manga Gates. All right, the next page I did was in 50 Safari Miniatures by Camille Angelkova. This was a buddy color with Jackie from my Facebook group. We did this cute page here. I drew in my grass and my dirt, and I realized, I was like, man, I should have put that dirt up higher. When you're doing your own backgrounds, it's like a, you know, for me, it's either a fail, an okay, or awesome. This one's an okay. I realized I should have brought the dirt up a little higher than what I did, but it, you know, it's okay. But I really enjoyed doing this. And my inspiration for the colors on the actual pottery was the South African flag, because these animals are from South Africa. So I wanted to use the South African flag colors on the pots. So I really have fun doing that. That is 50 Safari Miniatures by Camille Angelkova. So thank you, Jackie, for the buddy color. All right, the next page I did was in Minnie Rach Europa. I don't know if I butchered that. This is by Rita Berman. This was a buddy color with Jojoza Hanna. And I decided to use a soft color palette. I want to say that I used my Holbeins for this one. I do not remember. But I had so much fun doing this page. I had a little shimmer in the butterfly. I just wanted to keep this palette really light and airy and pretty. And I used the same colors over and over. I love my envelope, giving the envelope some color on the edges. So thank you so much, Jojoza, for the buddy color. I had a great time, and let's do it again. All right, next book. The next book is also a buddy color. You guys, I'm going to try to get this one in frame as much as I can. I don't think I'm going to be able to. But this is Disney v. Trellis. This is the first book. And this was a buddy color I did with Beautiful Colors YouTube. And her name is Brianna. And we did this page together, the Mickey page. So I think I based this one with Crayola Super Tips, I want to say. Yeah, I think Crayola Super Tips. And then I used, I think I used Prismacolor for shading. And I used glossy accents on the black because I outlined them with the glossy accents. And then I used some a gold gel pen around the edge here. I love how this turned out with the glossy accents. I think that's going to be my jam for this book, is to use glossy accents on the blacks and anything that I want to kind of stand out. And so this was really fun. And I want to say thank you, Brianna, for contacting me and asking me to do a buddy color in this book. I had a fabulous time. And please don't hesitate to contact me again. And that is Disney v. Trellis. And we'll go to the next one. All right, the next book I worked in was By the Sea. These were some not buddy colors, but whips that I had started when I went to California and I wanted to finish. So I have this one here. This one I used the Tan Mint markers, and I don't like those markers in this book. I wanted to take them with me because I didn't want to take my my alcohol markers, the big pack, or any of them at all, because these books, you have the color palettes, or there's 24 colors, and I was like, I don't want to take that much stuff. So that was a small package of markers. I thought, okay, that can fit in my little pouch and I'll take it. I do not like the streaking. I don't like the way that turned out. I like the colors and everything, but I don't like those markers in this book. Then I started this one because I was like, in the middle of that one. And I started this one, and I started it with colored pencils. Now, I do like how it looks with colored pencils, but it takes a lot longer to do that. I used Prismacolor. I didn't use any, solution or anything to smooth that or blend that in. But I can say that I've used color pencil and water-based markers in this book. I don't like them, and I'm going to stick to using permanent markers and or alcohol markers in these books. So that is By the Sea, Color by Number by George Sufexis. All right, the next book I colored in was 50 Halloween Miniatures by Camille Bell. And this one was also a buddy color with D from DJ's Colorful Escape. She's on YouTube. So anyone I've mentioned that's on YouTube, I will actually list them in the description below. You guys go check out their channels. Show some love. So this one I just used, I just kept it simple. I used markers. And I think these were Cali Art markers. And then I just outlined in glitter gel pen. Just outlined each thing. Something I've never really done. And I like how that turned out. So thanks again, Dee, for that buddy color. Let's do it again. And that is 50 Halloween Miniatures by Camille Bell. Okay, next I have this little horrors coloring book. Tiny little horrors. And this is a page I did when I was doing one of the scare tags. So I finished it off screen. I'll bring it up. I don't feel like zooming in. But I ended up putting glitter gel pen on this and on their shoes, on their little buckets. And I had a lot of fun doing that page. I like the color palette. And so that is a Tiny Little Horrors coloring book. And I don't know who that is by. I forget. But yes, that was really fun. All right, the next one I colored in is Easy Autumn Coloring. This is by Coloring Book Cafe. And I don't really buy Coloring Book Cafe books because I don't, there's so many different ones and I don't know, I just don't care to buy them. But this one I bought because it said Easy Autumn, which I knew the pictures were going to be larger and it was going to be more easy coloring for me, especially when I didn't really feel like coloring. So I did this page here, based this one with markers, did a Allura watercolor black background. And so I like the way that one turned out. Okay. And I did use, on this one, I shaded with Guanghui color pencils. The next one I did was this one, another simple page, where I used Cali Art as a base and then did some shading with the Guanghui and did some little white gel pen on the seam up there. And that was really fun to do. Very quick and easy. All right, and that's Easy Autumn by Coloring Book Cafe. Okay, next I worked in Cute and Spooky Coloring Book by Jade Summer. This is a really cute book. I did some buddy colors. This first one here, I did, this is a buddy color with Minnie. And this is done with Cali Art markers, Flare, and Sakura gel pens. And so I just wanted to make this like a pastel kind of picture. So I did pastels and then the gel pens all around the little bear and their little metal and things like that. And that was really fun. I had a good time coloring it. It was really quick and fun. This is also another buddy color with Minnie. And this one I use Bianyo markers, gel pens, Faber-Castell soft pastels for the background. I used a cloud stencil that I created and made the clouds. And you can see the glitter gel pen. Very cute. I love the color palette on that. And last but not least, this was another page I did during a scare tag. The background I use, oh my goodness, what is this called? I think this is a metallic acrylic paint. No, this is the Color Shift. Yeah, Color Shift metallic paint, acrylic paint. This one I had to use several layers because it goes on kind of transparent. So I had to put a lot of layers and I didn't want it to get gummed up, and it kind of did in some areas, but it's okay. And then I used some gel pens, of course, in the candies. If you guys can see that. And it was just a lot of fun. No shading, just straight color. And that is Cute and Spooky Coloring Book by Jade Summer. All right, next I colored in Cozy Autumn by Sally Berry. This was sent to me by Sally Berry, which I really appreciate. And I did this page here. This one was based in markers. And I used Arteza pencils, and then I used a watercolor background, and then I used white gel pen. So I like how this turned out. This one has a lot of like simple pages too, as you can see. Big pages, simple, and so it's kind of like easy coloring for some people. Not all. Some people might see that and say, oh, it's too many spaces. I like more details. So, you know, but that's easy coloring for me. All right, so that's Cozy Autumn by Sally Berry. The next one I colored in was 50 Autumn Mandalas by Camille Bell. I did two in here. So I did this one here, this cat sitting on the tree branch. I had fun, and I did colored pencils around here. I used a gouache background, and the color pencils I used on this one, I believe, are the Koh-i-Noor Progresso Woodless. Very, very fun. This one here is just all gel pen, and then the background I did with, I think this is Lyra watercolor, Lyra aqua color. So all gel pen, blended with gel pens, and then using the Lyra aqua color. And that's 50 Autumn Mandalas. Next, I colored in Autumn Patterns by Demita Victoria. I did one in here. I used Cali Art markers. I used gouache, and then I used Flare glitter gel pens. So this was kind of bright. I don't know if I should have done that yellow, but something different, and I just wanted to get this page colored. I'm trying to tell you guys, I was not in a good coloring mood at all. And that's Autumn Patterns by Demita Victoria. I think all of us go through that, where we have kind of a funk with coloring. It's not that you want to be that way, it's just it happens like that sometimes. So it's just was that way for me. All right, the next one I did was Hello Autumn in Demita Victoria. This was a buddy color with Lovella. And this one I used Cali Art markers, Soho color pencils, and Renaissance watercolor. Again, guys, I love that Renaissance watercolor. I use it on the candles. I don't know if you guys can see that. They are gorgeous. I love the watercolors. And I had a lot of fun doing this. The background was a challenge because it was so much space. I didn't want to do wood grain. I just said, you know what? You know how the wood paneling is in rooms? I was like, I'm going to do it like that. And just, you know, darken where the lines are and just leave it looking kind of vintage and old looking. And I should have gone darker here, but all in all, I like the page. And I want to thank Lovella for reaching out to me to do that one. Love you, girl. All right, so that is Hello Autumn by Demita Victoria. All right, the next one I did was in Botanica by Maria Trollet. This was a buddy color in my Facebook group. And we did this page here. I had a lot of fun. This background is acrylic or gouache, one of the two. I based this one with Lyra Aquacolor crayons. And I did shading, and I do not know what pencils I use. I'm going to say Prismacolor because it has like waxy look on it. So it's possible. But I had fun doing that page too. So thank you to my lovely group for doing that buddy color. And we're almost done here. Did Cute and Creepy coloring book. It was another buddy color. So I did two. So this one here, I love this. I love, love, love this page. That one was a buddy color with Richie and a few others in T's World of Adult Coloring Facebook group. And so I based this one with, no, I did not. This is all done with Prismacolor pencils. And then the background, I painted it black. And then I used some glitter on top of it to give it some shine. I love that page. And I like that I did purple, the purple wrap or bandages besides just the, you know, normal colors. I try to think outside the box sometimes, and sometimes, you know, it doesn't come out that well, and other times it does. So I think it came out well for this one. All right, and then this page here was done as a buddy color with Lisa in my Facebook group, and we did this cat, and this was really fun. I don't do fur very well, so there is no, like, you know, fur. It doesn't look like fur to me. He looks velvety. So I have a velvet cat. But I had a good time doing these pages. So thank you so much, ladies, for the buddy color and Pop Manga Cute and Creepy by Camilla D'Erico. And last but not least, this is one of the last buddy colors I finished in the year. And I want to say thank you to Jaime from Jamie's Coloring Love. I will link her channel below for asking me to do this with her. I don't think she's quite done. She's got things going on just like I did. I thought I was behind. I thought she was done already and she wasn't quite done, but she's gonna get it done. But this one here, I really had a good time. This one here was actually a boo-boo. Down here, I totally screwed that up because I use these watercolor brush pens with that, you know, brush, and the liquid comes out. I was thinking that I could apply that to the page and then use a plain water brush to kind of, you know, blend that out. This page sucks that up. It didn't bleed through the back, thank God, but it streaks, it doesn't move. So then I went to a palette, putting it on the palette and then trying to move. It did not move. So I had to come up with a fix because this was a streaky mess. And so I decided to use pointillism down here at the bottom. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. And I actually got compliments on this that it looks like dirt, like real sand. But I don't think so. But thanks for the kind words from those who's, you know, sent me those kind words. You know, I tried to fix it, and I was a little upset with myself because this book, I love this book, and I did not want to ruin it. And I felt like, oh God, I'm ruining my book. But you know what? Again, not every page is going to be a winner. This turned out great despite this mess down here. So I want to say thank you again to Jaime for doing this buddy color with me. I really appreciate it, and we can do it again. All right, y'all, that is all that I had. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like the video. And then you guys, till next time, take care.